Good afternoon, my fellow teachers. Okay, our question states that propose an intervention program for teaching biological practicals to students with visual impairments. So here we consider the student with visual impairments during practical sessions. First of all, I'm going to explain about introduction on this question. So here, first of all, we assess the need of that student who have visual impairments. And in need assessment here, we assess whether the student is partial or totally, have totally visual impairments problem. And the second one, we assess the availability of laboratory resources that can help to support the student who has visual impairment problems. And the third one, we assess, or we can identify the topic, or we can say the competence that are challenging to assess the visual impairment student. Let me welcome my fellow teacher to explain those programs which can help the students who have visual impairment problem.
Soon after identifying the way your student is facing visual problem, now you can use the following program. First, use tactile learning materials. Example, imagine you are teaching about the human skeleton. Now, one of the important parts is appendicular skeleton, like from pelvis to the lower part of the human skeleton. Now, you can teach your student by touching the part. That is tactile through learning. Now, once you touch, you can identify that the lower limb has two bones. The first bone is thin, and the next one is large. That is the way you can teach one of the visual problems. Next way or program is through auditory model. Auditory models. Example, sometimes you can record the information or the instruction and the giving to your student. If by the time your student listening, he or she can get the information about that part. And next is through olfactory. This program, you teach your student by smelling. Your student can smell and identify that part or that substance. Maybe it is reagent like iodine. Once you smell iodine, its smell helps you to identify this one is the iodine. Thank you.